Hey everybody, today I'm going to give you a tour of the inside of the truck. This is our home away from home, and it is a 2016 Freightliner Cascadia model. It's a 12-speed auto transmission. It has 430,000 miles, give or take a few miles on it. As you see, we're going down the road, so maybe a little bumpy, maybe a little noisy too with the navigation system and also with the truck and different noises. So just bear with that and with me as I try and walk you through the truck while we're driving. So as you see in the front, I'm sitting in the sleeper right now. I'm sitting on the bed, and if you look up at up there, we have cubbies, and that's our snack cubbies. Pretty much all those cubbies up there contain snacks and other items too, but it's a good place to keep things like chips and stuff that could get crushed without them being crushed, and are also very handy while we're going down the road. So we have two cubbies up there. We've got some chips in the center one there, and over here on this side, this is my side here. This is the co-pilot seat, we'll call it, and this is a sunglass holder right here, our glasses holders, but as you see, I've got my throat lodgers there. I'm having a little cold issues, I guess all these different climates I'm going through. Here there's a netted cubby up here where I keep my coffee cup and some medicines and different things. And then here on this one I have chip clips, some sunglasses. I actually keep my sunglasses there. And I don't know what else, some tissues and stuff, I don't know what's in there. There's also, if you can see it, a cubby down here in the door where I have an adult coloring book, and also the forms that Randall has to fill out with loads. And the glove box here is a cool glove box. To me, it's pretty cool because it keeps things cool. And it's almost like a refrigerator. It doesn't get a cold refrigerator, but it's definitely not hot. And I keep my medicine in there. If I open it up, everything's going to start falling out, but I keep all my medicines in there. I have this handy dandy little clip, vent clip that holds my phone, so I can watch the news and my shows and stuff while we're going down the road. And also for a hotspot. Randall's driving, as you see. This right here on the center of his dash is his navigation system. It tells him, you know, where to go. Pretty simple. Everybody has one of those. This right here is his Qualcomm. I'm not sure if you can see it or not because of the sun. It's his where he talks to his company, sends them his loads, assignments, and sends messages back and forth. Keeps up with his clock. What is that called?
DOT clock.
DOT clock. He can drive 11 hours in one day. He drives 8 hours, takes a 30-minute break, and gets, what is, 3 more hours back to take 11 hours is all I can drive in a day. And that keeps him, and then he can only work 14 hours. So a total, then he has to be in the sleeper for at least 10 hours before it recycles to the backing into the 11 hours. We also have this new, it's come in pretty handy. It's hard to see it, but it's a little caddy we got at Walmart. It's an auto caddy, and it holds our iPads pretty easily. You can put a bottle of water in there, along with just other different things. Keep my drinks in there. Keeps them from falling over on the floor. Yes, we only have 2 cup holders, and Randall utilizes them because they're closer to him, and don't want him to be reaching when he's driving. He needs to have everything close to him when he's driving, so he doesn't have to reach and be distracted from the road. Then we have, this is our all-purpose 5-gallon bucket that we use for our garbage, and it also is used for the occasional potty when you can't stop. When Randall can't stop, we have a system I put a garbage bag inside that garbage bag, and you know, and then we tie it up, and then we take it out. So, but it doesn't happen often, but sometimes it's where he can't stop. So, on the back of his seat, he's got an organizer here where he's got all his work stuff and lots of pens and all. Now these curtains that I keep pulling back and forth, they will close across the middle, and that gives privacy to the back from the driver if needed. And also we have curtains. You see these curtains here. I can't pull it around right now because he's driving and he needs to be able to see. But it goes, this curtain here on my side goes all the way around to the middle, and he's got one on his side that goes around to the middle. And we close those at night sometimes. That gives privacy inside the truck. Okay,
and lock the light.
And also, like when we have to park facing west, and as the sun goes down, you know, it blocks the sunlight. Okay, I'm going to turn and try and get the sleeper now. So bear with me. Okay, it's kind of close, but this is the sleeper. This is our bed. It's so close. And up here is the top bunk. Now you see up here in the corner we have, this is new on this trip out, is a little dorm refrigerator, and it has been awesome. We finally figured out how to get it on here. Randall strapped it down, and it rattles, but it keeps everything quite cool, and it's great. That's all I can say. We have a lot of stuff on the top bunk we use for storage. It doesn't have a mattress. What? Oh yeah, it doesn't have a mattress for it, so we use it for storage. We've got our drinks up there, our canned foods you can see. We've got some canned foods up here, extra sheets, a tote with items, and just different things. Okay, and then our bed we have here, lots of pillows. At the foot of the bed we use for daytime storage, and nighttime really. It just, all this stuff stays at the foot of the bed. The mattress doesn't quite go all the way to the end of the full length of the truck, so, or the full width of the truck. So there's enough room for us to put like our our bags that we take in the shower, which are backpacks and other things, you know, paper towels and just miscellaneous things, that it doesn't matter if it gets crushed or, you know, pushed on whatever while we're sleeping. And then we have these cubbies here. Pretty close to it. I'm going to try and get away from it so you can see if I get on the bed. Okay, here we have this cubby, and this one here, this metal one, I try and keep things like, of course I have some wipes over here too, but I try and keep things like breads and anything. We have our garbage bags and Ziploc bags and things like that over in this cubby. It's pretty full. I did organize it the other day, so it is somewhat organized. But we went to Walmart, and yesterday we stopped and we got some more groceries, so I really haven't reorganized since then. But this top one, little cabinet here, it is my clothes. It's where I keep my clothes. And then on this side, on this cabinet, there's a cabinet on this side, and we'll see, it's tall. This is where Randall keeps his clothes, and this one has hangers and stuff. Has like actually like a little closet. Then we have on the same side where Randall's clothes, we have another, and this is about the head of the bed. So we have another. I call them cubbies. I call everything cubbies. And I try and keep everything over here, like medicines and lotions and air fresheners, just anything like that. Always try and keep everything as fresh as you can in here. Also at the head of the bed, I'm going to move some of these pillows so you can see. Oh, I found some paper towels. As you see, there's a, it has controls here. Controls air conditioner. We also have a cigarette lighter, power source, the vent, and this clip is in the vent because when you're going down the road, you see the vent will close, and a lot of times I'll take a nap and I'll wake up just like burning up because the air vent has closed. But also these controls right here, they control the lights, And back here, this, like I said, the air conditioners, I'm not sure exactly what that is. Now this right here is a little window that you can open, and it doesn't, you know, open all the way. It's just like a vented window that you can open. And there's one on both sides, on the bottom and also at the top too, I believe. I don't know, I haven't been up there. And then here is a little table. I'm going to try and pull it out. This is the strip that holds our refrigerator is plugged into, so we're trying to be careful with that. So this is a table. It's also a drawer, but it's a table that I use when I'm preparing food to cook. So I do a lot of cooking on the truck, we do, and it saves quite a bit of money, and plus it's different than the fast food. You know, you get hamburgers and pizzas and stuff like that, which is all good. Everybody loves that, but you get tired of that, eating the same things over and over again. Today I'm going to be making for the first time spaghetti, and I'm going to make it in the crock pot. So spaghetti in the crock pot. We're going to see how that works out. I found a recipe for it. Okay, this is getting a little close, I know. Okay, down here is another cabinet. And as you see in here, we have, it's a crock pot, and I also have what's called a lunchbox oven, which on a previous video about cooking tacos Tuesday on a Saturday, you'll see the lunchbox oven that I use. So we have here is a cooler, and this was, before we put the refrigerator on this trip out, this is what Randall would use to keep any foods cool, any drinks or whatever. And it's not an ice cooler, it plugs into a cigarette lighter, but it only keeps the food or the items in there 30 degrees cooler than the surrounding temperature. So it doesn't, things don't last quite as long as they're in the regular refrigerator. So we're very happy about the dorm refrigerator we have on our. Okay, and above the cooler we have a pantry, another pantry. As you see, it's below the little cubby, and in this pantry is where I keep all my cooking, everything that I cook with. We have the we have a 3-drawer, little plastic 3-drawer thing, and I have our utensils, cooking utensils and stuff like that here. We keep all our plastic silverware here, our bags we use in the crock pot. I use crock pot bags, so that helps with the cleanup. Then we have different food items here. The bottom one we have spices. I have all my spices and things here. You see we have our coffee, chicken broth, peanut butter and jelly. You just can't do without this peanut butter and jelly. You got to have that. So we have our paper plates and things here, and our bowls there. So this is our food pantry, where I keep all our food. Okay, and then what powers all this cooking and everything back here is this right here. It's called an inverter, and it inverts the battery power from the truck into regular plug-ins. It also has 4 regular plug-ins and 2 USB plug-ins on it.
The new addition is our coffee pot.
Oh yes, we have a coffee pot, and this morning I made coffee for the first time on the truck, because last night we stayed at a rest area instead of a truck stop. So it's always nice to have coffee when you first get up. And so I made that, and it turned out well. It worked out well. So I think that's it. Can you think of anything else that I've missed on the truck?
No.
That's pretty much it. And life on the truck. Thanks for watching. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you.